Go project. Honestly, love this mod pack. I've been really enjoying our time attempting to play Season 2 again. For anyone curious, trying to fix the quest at the end of last stream went really bad, and I had to reset my quests, and I tried to complete all the ones we had completed before. So if anyone sees us get a quest again, that's why. Any rewards I got, I mostly tossed out. I won't lie, I put the terracotta armor on. But yeah, we're caught up to where we're supposed to be, and now the Iron Age is complete using our bloomery that we made. Which means we can finally progress towards steel. Now, a thing we need to get going ASAP is fermenting alcohol and vinegar and making cheese, because rats are required to get steel. So why don't we start by making fermentation barrels? That seems like a good place to start the stream. I think what we'll do is get all of our iron. And now that we can make a furnace, we're going to go grab a furnace. Oh, where did we see one? I know we saw a furnace. We have iron ingots on us already. We can make the fermentation barrels. But I want to go grab a furnace instead of having to craft one. But we just need planks and a few slabs, and we'll make some barrels here. So let's make some fermentation barrels. I'm only going to make 4, which did complete the quest, and they require fruit. Now, my trick to doing this early is, luckily because the season's still right, we can just use watermelon. We need to keep harvesting this, because we're going to need a stack of watermelon for the first barrel. Why don't we go through and harvest all of our crops, clean up our inventory, and then we'll get going on fermenting. There's a chance we'll have enough apples to use too if we keep harvesting this apple tree. Be perfect. Looks like that wheat grew while I was talking. And any string, we got a couple. Beautiful. We're not going to use the bloomery again because now we can just make furnaces and smelt iron. But crafting a furnace, if we look at the recipe, is a lot more difficult in this modded pack. Requires compressed cobble, iron bars, campfire trapdoor. It's a lot of resources that you normally would have to use the bloomery or explore to get. And we're going to go with the exploration tactic. So what we'll do is take a snooze and head to some of the abandoned houses we found and grab a furnace from there. So why don't we head to the one by the pillager outpost? Oh wait, you know what? Let's see if we can't get a couple barrels going here. Let's fill a barrel with water. Is it water or milk? Let's double check. It says to just check the GUI. So if we look at vinegar, vinegar is what we combine with milk, but it is just alcohol and fruit, and the alcohol, yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's fill this up. And since we've got 16,000, we're gonna need our watermelon for this one. I swear I had more melon slices. Is that all I had? Let's see if it's enough. And maybe grab some more melons here. See how many that puts us at. And we will do apples in this one. And what we can do is we can do exact math of 250 millibuckets an apple, which is 1 bucket per 4. And we've got 6 groups of 4. So if we do 6 buckets of water, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this should make alcohol. Now, I noticed last time I tried to do this, the bubbles didn't appear when making alcohol. They only appeared when I was making cheese. So we'll let that run. And I need more. I think I need more watermelon, but unfortunately we're just gonna have to wait for that to grow. Let us go get a furnace. I think it was the abandoned house on the other side of this mill that had one. At least I'm hoping it was. We'll take a look here. Run our way over there. And now that we have iron, we can make some iron tools and perhaps take on one of the roguelike dungeons, try to get some items from it to slingshot our progress. I think it was, or it may not have been a roguelike, but it was some sort of dungeon over there we're gonna check out. There's a wishing well with a bunch of villagers in it. Funny. It did land a good shot on us. Luckily, we've got some food. You'll notice, let's see, I threw away the rewards from completing a quest twice. Didn't want to keep them on me. Felt a little too cheesy, you know? I thought it was this house with the furnace, but I guess it wasn't. It was another house, which we can see where it was. It was over here. So we'll head that way now and try to snag a furnace. Because while we are fermenting and getting cheese and making garbage piles to spawn rats and trying to tame the rats, we also need to be doing Tinker's Construct. It's going to require grout, which is clay, gravel, and sand in large quantities. But once we're done with Tinkers, it's going to be something that we can just have set up and running for a long time. So we just have to do the grind once, you know? And the beauty is that we'll also get access to a coke oven, which we can use for treated wood. And around that time is when we get access to chests. Lots of hives we'll have to eventually come out and get the bees from. See how close we're getting. Am I blind? Where is my... I don't see where my character is. Am I crazy? Where's my little player icon? Am I over here? Oh, I passed it. I don't know how I got so off course. I just got chatting away, what I'm good at doing. Ooh, ashy digging bee. I'd love to get some of these bees, but we are just not equipped for them yet. We're gonna need to make bee cages and then create, or bee jars, and create areas of... Where was the furnace? But we're gonna need to create areas of apiaries for the bees. Was it way out here? At the village, maybe? Well, we'll keep exploring. Make our way to those villages. There's got to be a furnace in the village, right? All this because I don't want to use a bunch of resources. But being able to smelt iron in a furnace is going to be fantastic. I'm really happy we speed ran to the Iron Age, because it can be quite... At least in the first season, we spent way too long before I had iron. I built mob farms before I had iron. Like, at a spawner, my buddy. I was way too worried about seasons and crops, and I feel like that's what really killed the last season, was just how long I spent before progressing. But I think it's going to be important to find a good balance of how fast we progress versus how much we spend exploring the age we're in and building and just general base work. Finding that balance is going to be very important to maintaining a healthy series. And my plan is to basically speed run to where we were in the last season, being in create, having still, starting the pretty pipes mod, and once we're there, we'll slow down a bit and really just take a look at everything. Here was that furnace. Gimme. Perfect. And it's a quest. Gives you iron chunks. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Eat some cake. And we're not going to take on this roguelike until we have iron tools. Once we have that, I think we'll be good. Let's go ahead and head back to the home. Place down our furnace. And we're going to smelt up some iron chunks. While that's going, the next quest is glass and grout and milk. So let's get some sand. We're going to need a lot of it. We should be able to make iron tools now. At least let me double check. Where does the tools unlock? Oh, I think we need to progress Tinkers first. I'm not sure if we can make an iron pick just yet. Let me check here. Which one gives access to tools? Let's see what this says. Learn how to use iron and furnaces. Let's just see if we can make an iron pick. Oh, but it's going to be a leather wrapped handle now that I'm thinking about it. Why don't we breed our cows and sheep here? We're going to need a bunch of stuff from these guys. And I'm really excited to get mine colonies started again. I have big plans for a colony. Let's see. Any cows already hurt? I don't really have a good way to kill them right now. Gonna take some melons. Throw them in the barrel here. And yeah, the bubbles aren't going, but I'm telling you, it's working. I think it's just a visual bug with the barrels. So we're gonna need to make some leather. So what we'll do is we'll get some salt. Let's see if we already have salt anywhere. Doesn't look like it. We'll make a bunch really fast. Tell you what, let's do 2 at a time. And we'll take our salt and make some more wet salted hide, dry that, and then tan it with resin. Try to make leather wrapped handles because I think that's what we need for the iron pick if I look at it. Oh, it only shows it through Tinkers. We might have to cast it. I don't think we actually have access to direct crafting of an iron pickaxe yet. We haven't unlocked that age. But it won't hurt to get the leather processing, and we'll jump into Tinkers. So I'll wet the hide here. Or salt it, I should say. We'll get this leather drying for when we need it. Throw the salt away. Well, put the salt away, I should say more specifically. Definitely getting the iron coming in. Oh, there it is. Oh, yep. We need the tools stage. And we don't get that. Trying to find where it is. How do we get the tools stage? I thought it'd be under here, but... Ah, treated wood. Once we have treated wood, we get access to tools. Okay. Well, we'll be there soon enough. In the meantime, we can do it through Tinkers. So let's grab some patterns, because I need shovels. And to make a pattern, it is 4 iron nuggets, some sticks, and some planks. We'll make some nuggets. And make quite a few patterns. In fact, I wanted to make more than that. Oh yeah, the quest required 5 anyway. We can make the crafting station, which will require a canvas, which was our hemp and straw. Why don't we make the better crafting table now? Or actually, we gotta just make it here because I need a crafting table to make this one. Oops, need a canvas first. Then pattern and crafting table, and we get a crafting station. Which I'm just going to move over to where we had the bloomery And this is going to kind of be where we set up Tinkers. Okay. Gonna put down our crafting table. And the next things we need to make is a tinker station and a part builder, which means we're gonna need some more canvas again. Why don't we make sure we have plenty of canvas? Let's see here. And can we make a tinker station? I think that used all our wood. Yeah, we don't have enough for a part build. But I know I've got wood in the base. There we go. Go ahead and make our part builder. Kind of keep these in a line. In the part builder, we can just take patterns. And unfortunately, we can't put iron in here. But we can create casts. Let's see, it gives us some patterns. Beautiful. And now it says make any tool from Tinker's construct. Why don't we just make a stone. Yeah, we'll just make a stone shovel. Throw the patterns in here. And I believe what we need is a small axe head, a pickaxe head, and a tool handle. And with that, we can make a mattock. Perfect. Now let's gather some sand, which we need a lot of. I haven't seen any deserts yet, but there was some beaches over that way. I think we'll just gather sand around the base using our mattock that we can then repair, which is fantastic. Get a bunch of it here. Let's see, where else does sand go up on the bank? It looks like it does over here. Going to modify our river a little bit. Gonna need gravel. Lots of gravel, lots of sand. It's gonna be a recurring theme here for a little bit. But what we can actually do, now that we have iron, we can get a survivalist mesh up and running, which will greatly help in the gathering of these resources. Need this clay. And maybe once we get the glass smelting, we'll make our survivalist mesh and strainer. Like I missed a couple items over here. Don't want anything going to waste. Okay, I think I got everything. Let's head back up. And get some sand smelting. Let's see how much glass it said we needed. It just says any glass, so I don't think we need a lot. Just gonna toss a little bit in. And our random reward was glass. What are the odds? Which gave us sand. Oh, that's hilarious. But we need to make a bunch of grout. Let's have a look here. That was 32. We're going to need some more gravel. I'm going to clean up our inventory first. Just because I prefer having a clean inventory. And I think with this gravel, we should have enough for the quest. Perfect. Gave us more gravel, means I can make more grout. Now we're cooking. Now we're gonna need specifically a few blocks in a row here. Gonna clean up our favorites and take a snooze. Make sure you got your snacks and drinks. I got myself here a nice Pepsi Cherry soda. And I believe what we'll have to do is smelt the grout. We're pretty much done with the glass, so I'm just going to throw the grout in. We've got plenty of glass. Won't need to worry about that, and we've got tons of iron right now. Which makes me wonder, when can we get into create? Is that age 2? Yeah, age 2 we get create. Something we need to watch for is a witch that we can throw our tome to. Just reading all of the quests in case there were some that I missed when collecting. Yeah, we already made a basket, so we'll hurry and let's see which one was empty. Any of them were empty, but what we can do is make another basket to even our. I'm pretty sure, just heard leather finish, but we'll even out the storage here. That's our leather finishing. These were fermenting barrels, right? Yes. These hides are now ready for the resin, which, since I don't think I have resin prepared. Yeah, we don't. Emeralds there. I'm confused on how I was doing the storage. And there's gold nuggets here. Oh. Sure what we were doing there. But yeah, I don't have resin ready at the moment, so we won't jump right into that. What we can do is take our seared bricks, come to the quest line to keep working towards steel, and we're going to need a seared melter, 2 seared faucets, a heater, a casting table, basin. So let's see what of these we can craft right now. Here is our 2 faucets. Ah, our glass. Almost forgot. Make the gauge, make the melter. And we'll need more seared bricks here. Meantime, we can clean up our inventory. Gonna need more fuel in this. But here is our heater, which we can start constructing the blocks. This is a one-time setup. I don't know why this became a thing, but we have to build this to make the smeltery controller and then never use it again. Don't know why that is a thing with tinkers now. It is what it is. Let's see, for the casting table we need 7. For the basin we need 7. And we'll be good. So we need 14 total, so 10 more. While these are crafting, we can start preparing for the next steps. These are all tools we can't use yet. Okay, I've got some coal. Why don't we go mine some coal? I can't remember if we can mine with bronze or if you have to mine it with iron. Might have to mine it with iron. If that's the case, we're gonna make some charcoal. Ooh, zombie brute. We need zombie hearts from this guy. Gosh, he's got a reach. Oh. He's got quite the reach. If we can't lead him back into sunlight. Got him. Ooh, man, that guy could hit from further away than I thought he could. That was a bit scary. Let's see, do you need iron? Yep, you need iron to mine coal, so we're gonna need to make some charcoal. Let's see how many of all the resources we have. We've got some coal that we got from various quests, which we'll save for coal coke. We'll try to just use charcoal. We've got plenty. We don't need to make any just yet, but it's going to be close. Gonna fuel our heater. And we'll make the rest of our items. Perfect. That completed the seared melter. Which now we need to make a smeltery. Which is copper over a heater. So we do need another heater. And we'll take some copper and let's see how many it was. 4 ingots. Okay. So we'll place 2 in there really fast. And was that all of the copper ore I had? I think we turned the rest to bronze. Gonna have to go mine some. I believe there was some on the way down here. That was iron, not copper. Yeah, okay. We'll just go in one of the nearby caves. Or check, was there some in the dungeon wall? I thought there was. Maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. We will just run to a cave. Get a bit more copper. Yeah, I've got inventory. We can go ahead and place our basin and our casting table in case there's any extra. It'll just be 2, yep. Harvest our melons. And I think we'll go in the cave that was over this way. It's like I got all of the copper. I left some iron though. I'm really excited for this season. I'm going to be playing a lot of DECURSIO. Honestly, I might be playing it more than any of the other mod packs until the new Vault Hunters update comes out, in which case we'll spend about equal time. But I want to beat DECURSIO. I don't want to just play it again because like I said, I felt really defeated that I stopped playing DECURSIO. Really want to beat it. Okay, this isn't good. We're out. Oh, right before dying too. But we got our copper. Oh, snooze time. Which we just need to put 2 more ingots of copper in here. Place our heater in the bin. And we're gonna need quite a few items here. Such as a seared drain, which will require copper. And I'm kind of tempted to use this to make some tinker tools. What I'm gonna do is make our smeltery controller. And while we're constructing the smeltery, I'm going to use this heater. You know what? It's not as useless as I thought, because we can use it to get some early items for our setup. This tree's kind of in the way, but I like the leaves. I think we'll leave it for now, but let's break our bloomery down. Hopefully I have the inventory space for. And I'm going to place our smeltery right over here. Ooh, wait, actually, I remember from last season, I don't want to go down one. We'll place our controller. And what I'm actually going to smelt is some gold. Or we could use one-time casts. Yeah, sand casts. Why don't we do that instead of making... you know what? We're going to have to make the actual molds eventually. So we'll make one for the quest, but then I want to actually have the molds. I'm gonna melt some gold and place some, or how did it say to do it? Blank sandcast. Okay. Oh, does that complete the quest? Oh, perfect. And our controller gives us glass. Awesome. We actually don't need to use these immediately. We can go ahead and store them for... Save them for random, unique, one-time casts. What I'm actually going to do is make permanent molds by taking our gold and pouring it over some items, such as a pickaxe head, gives us a pickaxe mold, which was also a quest, and inventory's getting full. You guys know the drill. Time to clean it up. All right, good enough. We're gonna need a mold for a tool binding. And a mod for a tool handle. Mod? I mean mold. Then we're going to cast a tool handle. A pickaxe head. And how much iron does this need? 1 ingot. Oh, I messed it up. I didn't swap these. Place down the binding. Let's see if we get our iron pick. If it allows us to use it. Binding level iron. I think it'll work. Let's go see what happens if we try to mine coal. Come over here. And, yep, perfect. Okay, good to know. I just wanted to know if that worked or not. We're gonna need some copper ingots. And I think I will just put them in... no. We'll just cook them in the smelter. In fact, why don't we try to get a bit more copper, just so that we're not wasting coal. There's going to be mobs, but I think if we light everything up, we'll be okay. Put on my shield. And quickly light this up. Oh, that was bad as bad gets right there, folks. Light everything up. Light everything up. We're safe. All right, but look at all this copper and iron. I'm going to take some of it. Oh, that was spooky. Falling down a hole into 2 creepers. If it wasn't for the shield, we would be goners. This is perfect for getting the copper I wanted. Couple veins of it here. Oh, that was spooky. I'm not gonna lie. That gave me a heart attack. Falling down the hole there. I really thought we were about to have another death. Holy cow. Gonna light up this cave. Because I don't like leaving unlit places. And there was more copper. Which is perfect. Not gonna grab that iron just yet. If I had cheese, you'd be my friend, Mr. Cat. But alas, I haveth no cheese. Okay, I think we've got all the copper we want. Let's smelt it down. Let me think. Do some math. It is about time to snooze. Now we can take our copper ingots and make a seared drain. Add this to the smeltery. And we'll need some bricks. We're gonna have to make a bunch more grout, though. Which we have some to cook. Ah, dang. We will have to smelt it. Why don't we look at making the strainer base? Oh, it requires a chest. I think we can cheese it. No, because if I open a crafting table, it'll drop the chest item. Pretty sure. We'll give it a try. But I really don't think we can cheese it. Yeah, I really don't think this will work. I think if we open a crafting table, it's going to drop the chest from our inventory. We're going to have to progress being able to craft these ourselves. Yep, it drops it. I don't think there's any proper way to cheese it. Yep, I have to do this the right way, folks. We can't make the strainer mesh yet, which does mean we'll have to do a bunch of collecting of clay and gravel and sand to make more grout and smelt it down. But that's okay. We're gonna harvest our crops. Why don't we see... I don't remember what was necessary to make a calendar. I'd like to know the season we're in. It's just 9 paper. We can do that. Making sure we don't have paper. Go ahead and make this. And now we can see we're in the 3rd week of summer, so it's about to be autumn. I'd like to keep that in my inventory. At least until we get a backpack. Are we able to craft our own backpack yet, or do we still need to rely on a mob drop? We do need immersive engineering for a backpack. Unless we get one from a mob. Aha, alcohol. Now, we can turn this alcohol into vinegar. Now see, now we got the bubbles. And we'll be able to make some cheese. I probably just broke the process here. I should have used the melons from my inventory. That was stupid. Yeah, so now I need to smelt some grout and get some more clay, sand, and gravel. I'd like to thank anybody who tuned in to watch this stream or is watching it later. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your time. And if you enjoyed watching, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are in the world. Oh, 1 second. Elysium says, figured out how I was getting Starbuncle Charms and FTB Skies, posted how on Discord. Okay, Elysium, I will check that out, and have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.